Yeah, welcome to another episode of ArtCo, Drones and Entertainment. Let's see if I can get this. It's still uploading. I've got this new intro that I made using AI over at Big Motion AI. And so, like a half hour ago, I uploaded it to a video clip so I could play it right after that intro you just saw. So that's what's going on. Glad to see everybody is here. More people are joining in. Good to see you. And tonight we're having an unboxing. Yes, I'm going to open this box. What could be in it? Could it be a sub 250 drone? I don't know. Did somebody send me something? I don't know. Let's find out. All right, let's get this show going with our first panelist here every week. He's from the land down under. He's no blunder. He might be mendacious, but he's always precocious. Let's welcome Dominic Papa Sergio. Welcome, Dominic.
Good evening, all.
You?
How are we all?
Yes. And how's the weather in your neck of the woods?
Slowly moving forward.
Good.
Yeah, we got ourselves into the 60s.
Oh, nice.
Yep, slowly getting there.
That's always good. Wait until you get in the 90s and you'll be
I'll be enjoying that.
Yeah. For a little while, and then you'll say, "Oh, it's blazing hot. I'm ready for fall." And it's been.
I'm going to say, let's say hello to people in the chat.
Yes, let's do
we
that.
Don't want to ignore them.
All righty. We got Brian, Waypoint, New England.
Hello, Brian.
We got Jody, Drone Shop. We got Jim's droning aerial photography, who likes to complain about the commercials. But we'll do something about that. We got TJ of Giggles FPC. Good to see you, TJ. And we got Steve Janess of
Hello.
Vermont Views. Warren Akira Show.
Warren.
Welcome. Good to see you. And we got Ronnie. I said it right this time. RJ Aerials.
Yep.
Last night I called him Randy, but it's Ronnie. Good to see you. They start with an R, so what? You know? And who else? I said Brian and Giggles. And I think that's about it so far. Hey, we're up to 10 people in the chat. Okay. What? So Warren says,
that's fascinating.
The world Southern Hemisphere. Did not know that. Interesting. Huh.
10 Toes, Tom.
10 Toes. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. It's always good to legalize recreational plutonium.
Yes, I reckon. I'd agree with that. Yep.
Yep. It's very radioactive and it's explosive in certain quantities. Yep. All you need is a tennis ball size sphere and have fun.
Yes.
Yep. Make a sphere of explosives. They're lens shaped, of course, and then you could compact that down and watch the fun happen. Yeah. Here's an interesting fact that I didn't know. On the second bombing in Japan, that was a plutonium device.
Yeah.
And this flight was different because the bomb was already armed when they put it on the plane. Where the other one was armed in flight.
Yeah.
They were having all kinds of electrical issues because they were getting warning lights saying that the barometric or the radar detonation was active. So they were worried that if they dropped the bomb, it would explode as soon as it left the plane because the radar would think, oh, it's the ground, you know? And the other one was, it was a timing fuse, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. So, okay. The original was bomb-proof, but not H-bomb-proof, huh? Okay. Well, just to the northwest of where I live used to be Rocky Flats, where they made the triggers for the nuclear devices. And back then they would machine the spheres instead. Then later on they found out it was a lot easier to just cast it. So they would get this hey, Michael. They would have, like a little mini lathe that would shape this into a sphere. Well, guess what happens with all those shavings? You get enough of those shavings, it'll start a fire.
Yep.
So they've had a couple accidents over there at Rocky Flats. It was the shavings, and then there was plutonium dust that collected in the ventilation. It caused a fire there. So, just one of those things you learn when you're dealing with nuclear material for the first time. You know. Then we got Coach 77060. Oh, all right. Who's that? Okay. Anyone gonna buy a drone? If I do buy a drone, it'll probably be off of eBay or Goodwill. Goodwill has a website where you could their auction website. And I mean, if you want to go old timey drones, they've got some Phantom 2s.
Yay! Hey, Steve.
And
Steve Knowles.
Steve Knowles. Hey, good to see you, Steve. And they also have the Phantom 3 Standard, the Phantom 3 Advanced, the Phantom 3 Pro, or the Phantom 3 4K. And so there were 4 iterations of the Phantom 3. Oh. And of course you'll get the Phantom 4s. That's right, Warren. Bot's car, which by the way, they also had an issue with fuel.
Yep.
Because they had some fuel that was in the back end of the plane that couldn't get to the engine. So they were really low on fuel because their primary target was supposed to be Kokoro, I think it was, or Kyoto. I think it was Kyoto. And because it was cloudy and the weather was terrible, not only that, they were getting some flak and fighters coming up out. So they decided to go to their secondary target, which was Nagasaki. So they were already an hour behind schedule, and they missed the rendezvous plane that was supposed to meet them there. And it was cloudy. And they decided rather than they were going to go fly to Okinawa no matter what, but they decided they weren't going to fly back with a bomb on board. So they decided that they're going to they're going to drop the bomb here. So they flew around, and they were getting ready to use radar to target, and just all of a sudden there was an opening.
Yeah.
So they flew over that, and they dropped the bomb and got the hell out of there, and they landed in Okinawa with 7 gallons left. Yeah. So that's an interesting story. And by the way, my dad was stationed there when that happened. Yeah. And then a few days later, the war was over, and my dad was shipped off to Tokyo, where he ended up at Atsugi Naval Air Station. Yeah, where he was part of the occupation force. So, and let's welcome all the way from, Port St. Lucie. I almost forgot where he lives. Let's welcome the big, beautiful Bill. welcome,
Good
Bill.
evening, sir.
Good to see you.
So they were just cruising around Japan looking for a window of opportunity, huh?
Yep, that's right.
We got this bomb here. What do we got to do with it? I don't know. That looks good. Nah, I don't know if it was like that, or it sounds like a kind of a simplified version of it. But actually,
Well, yeah, the abbreviated version.
I'm pretty sure they had primary and secondary.
Well, the primary was Kyoto.
Right, it was to cloud cover. They couldn't do it.
Right.
But I don't think they just found Nagasaki on a whim.
No, that was their secondary target.
That's right.
Yep.
There you go.
So how's the weather down? Oh, Jameson, good to see you.
Jameson.
And how's the weather in sunny old Florida?
Freaking hot.
Hot. Yeah.
It's been very hot and humid. I mean, it's down to 88 now. So.
Oh, that's tolerable.
It's 7 o'clock at night. Well, kind of, except I think the humidity's, let's see.
Yeah.
Today the high will reach 94 on this humid day.
Yeah.
Visibility, humidity's at 70 right now.
Well, it got up to 92 today. A couple of days ago, we did get to 99.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stuck on 99. Didn't crack the tongue.
We probably will, because we're going to have another week's worth of 90-degree weather here. Yeah. So we got a so-called drone ban coming up. Everybody's talking about it. I'm like, really? That's not what Donald Trump did. He's not banning drones. He sent an order out to, look into it.
Look into any security issues.
Right. That's right.
National security issues.
Yep.
That's what he did. And actually, that was basically the same thing Biden did, by the way, in the last month.
Right.
Exact same thing.
So, and that's the story. No ban.
That's it. No, he didn't ban anybody. DJI is not sending drones on their own volition.
No. And Tento says it's 102 in Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
But what's the humidity?
Yeah,
that's hot. I don't care how humid it is. That's hot, but it makes a big difference when the air is thick.
Yeah.
When it's 94 and the feels like is 106.
Right.
Yep. But it's been a hot summer. What are you gonna do? A lot of rain too. So then when
Yep.
it's not raining, it's humid and hot as balls. So you got to cut the grass more often because it's been raining.
Yep.
It's like just torture.
Yep.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't want to talk about politics tonight. What do you think?
Okay, that sounds good. Where my girlfriend lives, they've been having nothing but heavy rain there. So, yeah, so she's kind of hard to ride a scooter with an umbrella.
Yeah.
And she's got a helmet and it's got a windshield on it, but just, when it's just pouring rain,
She's riding it with an umbrella.
No, it'd be hard to do that. I told her to get an umbrella, and I said, honey, I can't hold the umbrella and steer at the same time.
I mean, you could, but that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah,
How about just rain gear, Art?
yeah. Yeah, I think she's got a poncho or something she throws over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't ridden my scooter in over a week. It's been too hot, and I've been too tired.
Yeah.
Our main server went down at work.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, we were out of business Tuesday night. It just apparently the motherboard went bad.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Yep.
No, I don't check the temperature of my balls, Warren. But if you'd like updates on my balls,
Yeah.
just ask.
Yep. And they're the biggest balls of them all.
AC/DC sang a song.
Yeah,
Big
that's
balls.
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, just run down to Best Buy, grab the motherboard. Yep.
No. No, Dell brought it, actually. It's under warranty. The Dell guy came the next day.
Cool.
And put in the new main board. Checked a couple of things, but I checked a bunch of things. I went down there that night.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get it to come around. I actually had some spare parts. I don't have a main board for a Dell server.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's a server motherboard.
It's actually a server. Yeah.
Right.
It runs Windows Server 22.
Uh-huh.
But anyway,
it wouldn't be an Alienware.
No.
Yeah.
No. But so what they did was they transferred temporarily. The next morning, I got there like 4 hours before we opened, and I had 2 leagues at bowl before we opened. So what we had to do was we just manually turn the machines on in the back, but none of the scoring was working or anything. So they had to actually score. They actually had to score like the old.
Oh boy, dude, the old-fashioned way on paper.
I was getting ready to not open for business, though. I mean, those guys, that's fine. That's the league, but can't sell any food, can't sell any liquor. Sticks is closed too because it all runs through our server.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had to close Sticks the night before before 10 o'clock. Anyway, they got that done, and we ran it off of my scoring computer for a day. And then the next day, I got there good and early and transferred it over to the repaired server. And
good.
But we lost sales records. Some of our sales records we lost.
Oh no, that's a pain.
I had to do a lot of manual calculating.
Yeah. Yeah, the
anyway, back in business, everything's fine. It's all good. So
that's good. That's good.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's actually 7 POSs that run off of that server and all the lanes. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we have to replace them now anyway, which is funny because of Windows 10 going away. And they just sent us the cost. We have to buy these computers from Cubica, it's called. It's an AMF system. Anyway, $27,000 for 7 POSs.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I could buy the probably stronger computers for 6,000.
Yeah.
But you got to buy them from them, or they won't do we can't do the customer support, can't do the warranty, can't do the back.
Right. Yep.
So
that's how that goes.
Yeah. All because they don't support Windows 10 anymore.
Mm-hmm.
27 grand.
Wow.
And funny, the only computer we don't have to swap out is the server because it doesn't run Windows 10. It runs Windows Server 22. So what does it do? It just dies on its own. And that is the newest unit we have because we got a new one when we purchased, we added to the system online reservations.
Oh,
It's
okay,
the
cool.
bane of my existence. Anyway, yeah, so that server was only 2 years old. So there's something to be said about warranties. They sent the parts got there from Fort Lauderdale. They got there in like a few hours, and then the guy
Sam.
was there by 4:30, 4:15 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that was that. So there you go.
Cool. Cool.
Yep, been a long week.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no fun when the computer's down and you either open up or you don't. Or
You don't.
yeah. And you don't have a backup, so you gotta deal with the situation.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep around a spare $6,000 server.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Get a an EXP or an XPS.
Huh?
XPS, Dell XPS with an i9 on it and 64 gigs of RAM and terabytes of hard drive space. Yep. Run a RAID on it, turn it into a NAS.
Yeah, they have RAID on all these computers.
Yep.
Dell T150.
Mm.
Power Edge. Yeah, it was a Dell Power Edge T150. It's older, man.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can tell what a ripoff it is. Here's an older Dell right here. T160. It's actually slightly newer. From Dell for 1,069. And that's for the server. These other POSs aren't even that. You know what I mean? So, whatever.
Hey, Johnny.
They're just robbing us blind.
Hello, Johnny.
Right.
But the fact that I can call them up and they remotely go in there and then install the server software on my backup computer, and all I got to do is just lend them a hand. I like that.
Cool. Cool.
It's always something. Power Edge. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So have you done any flying lately, Bill? No? Yeah.
No.
Too hot to fly, probably.
Too hot, and half the time when I'm off, it's raining.
Yeah.
Or I just got to take advantage of what little time I have and go run errands and stuff. Hi, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny
Tento says he's got Pedrosa.
Pedrosa.
Yeah. And Tentos has 13 terabytes here. Ooh,
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, not a whole lot going on other than the Insta360 coming out. And then there's a drone coming out that has an Insta360 on it.
Anti-gravity.
Oh, anti-gravity. Okay. All right. Cool. Interesting.
Does look interesting, yeah.
So, yeah, Sean Oz has another dog. He's had it for a while, but it's a Great Dane. And his name is Karma, or her name is Karma. Yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty dog, black and white. Yep. It's funny. The dog is, just standing on all fours. He's taller than his fence around his house. Yeah. Then he's got another dog. I guess it's a poodle mix. Yeah. He's had that dog for a while. Yeah.
Yep. A1.
A1 from
A1, yeah.
Ah, cool. Interesting.
What the fuck?
All right, so we're going to have an unboxing in a little bit here. I got this box in the mail.
I was just counting my terabytes. I only have 9 terabytes, 10
Oh,
total.
no.
I know.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I only have 9. Now I want to have 4 more to be like 10 totes.
Uh-huh.
But you know what
Put
I'll
some,
have that he probably won't have? Shoes.
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And TJ says he wants to put a saddle on a Great Dane. You know, that'd probably work out for me
Yeah.
because those dogs are like a small horse and friendly. Oh God. One time I was doing a gig in just outside of Kansas City, Missouri, and it was during Thanksgiving, and we were doing this radio show, and this guy walks in off the street and says, "Yeah, come on over and have dinner with us." So we went over there. It was a lot of fun. They had a Great Dane, which kind of makes me nervous when a dog that's taller than me is standing up,
I don't know.
you know. But he was friendly. He was just.
Good point, Warren.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
10 toes. How do you ever get along? I don't know. I just gotta keep
yeah, this.
zipping down my stuff, and making
Yep,
room and
yep.
Yeah.
well, honestly, I bet you it's maybe 20% full. I mean, I'm not using
Okay.
anywhere near two of my terabyte drives are empty. So
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
I do have 2 more NVMe slots on that, spots on this motherboard. I can grab 4 more. Well, then
There you go.
I'd have 13. Ah,
Hey. Well, get a
each one
couple.
wouldn't be that expensive.
Yeah. Well, the price of the 2 terabytes has come down quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Instantly anti-gravity not selling till January. Oh, that gives it to DJI that.
Jim, it's probably not ready. I mean, they wanted to introduce it, I guess, and get the jump on them that way, but I don't know.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
My niece's 8-month puppy, great.
Oh, wow. Warren says his niece has a 8-month puppy Great Dane that just hit 106 pounds. Wow. And my
Excuse me.
my diet's going pretty good. I'm down to there we go. I'm down to 112 right now, where I was at 118. So. Yep.
Oh, man, this is interesting. Johnny Pedrosa. Wanted fly zip line, 4-copter pack. This is his description. I mean, there's nothing on his site, There's nothing here. He's got 6 subscribers. HVAC and refridge, visible total LT. I don't know what that's there for. PCD, NUU, blue. Telesat, Starlink. But I sell olive oil for $6 a liter.
Oh.
Pistachios for $6 a pound. 4-berry mixed jelly for $6 a gallon. Almonds for $2 a pound. Agave juice for $6 a gallon. Call and text me, Johnny Pedrosa. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting.
Oh, and before I forget, the goal this week is 5 super chats. So, the $2 super chats. Let's
Let the begging begin.
begging begin. Yeah, because
My girlfriend needs an umbrella for her scooter.
yeah, she needs an umbrella. She getting wet going to school. Yeah. Or if you want, you could do a membership. You could gift a membership to somebody. If you want to do that, that would be grateful as well. And then I'll give you a hearty, hey, thank you so much. And glad you are here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Member for 50 months.
Yes.
Wow, 50 months. That's a long time.
More than me.
Yeah, that's over what, 4 years?
4 years and 2 months.
Yes, it's over
Yeah.
4 years. 4 years will be 48 months.
Yeah.
Come on, Art, seriously.
Well, I said it's over 4 years. I kind of
Yes, you were guessing.
yeah. I go, oh yeah, 48. Yeah, oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. It's doing that weird thing again where I say I wanted to buy a memberships for people. It's not on the list.
Huh?
Getting shady again.
Man, it's being weird. Let's try it over here.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I don't know why. Get you quit whining. Does this count towards your goal?
Yeah. That'd help out greatly. Oh wow. We
Maybe
got
does it count towards your goal is what I'm asking.
Okay.
5. Yep.
Yeah, Joe got one.
Alex Escardo
John
and
Flynn.
and Keith.
Keith a drone and an old man.
Yep. Brian.
Alex Escardo.
Yep. Thank you,
Hello,
Bill.
everyone.
Yeah.
You're a pal.
Thanks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. Great. And so any Starlink launches? Oh, thank you for the cha-ching.
Yeah, a little delay action there.
And a cha-ching.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
Starlink.
keep
What
this wrinkle.
What about Starlink?
Yeah, any launches there in the Cape?
Is that what it's called? Starlink? That's the name of his internet service.
Well, that'd be SpaceX.
SpaceX. There you go.
Yeah. Or Specs.
I don't know. I don't. You know what? I actually don't keep track of that.
Yeah.
Somebody tells me, yeah, I'll take a look, and because I could see them. I mean, they're pretty far from here.
Yeah.
Like said that 70 miles or whatever, but you can still see it. Streak across the sky at night.
Right. That's always cool.
Looks
Especially
much cooler
at
if my
night.
dad's up there by, up
Right.
there. It's much bigger. You can see it actually go up and away from you.
Cool.
I'm real TJ, not an AI.
Oh, speaking of AI, let's see if that thing finally finished. Oh, here's the new intro.
Hello, hedgehog friends and high-flying fans. It's me, Hazel Hedgehog, your prickly but adorable guide to all things fun, fast, and fantastic. Welcome to the ArtCo Drones and Entertainment livestream, where the skies are alive, the stories are buzzing, and the excitement never touches the ground. Unless it's landing for a perfect drone shot, of course. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Grab your goggles, secure your snacks, and make sure your tail feathers are clear of the propellers. Because here comes the man with the master plan, the captain of the controls, the pilot of pure entertainment. Your host, Articus Gordon.
And you
Hello, hello, hedgehog friends and high-flying fans.
There we go.
and
Yay!
you went with Articus in the thing. That's awesome. And what's this about you being a prickly or something? You're
That's
prickly.
Hazel.
And
Prickly.
landing for a perfect drone shot?
Mhm.
Well, it seems a little off. Normally it would take off for that perfect
Yeah.
drone shot.
Mhm.
Unless your perfect
Mhm.
drone shot of your feet or your toes, in the case of 10 toes. You know.
Well, or yeah, 10 toes. Yeah. Okay, cool. That was disturbing. I don't
Yeah,
know what.
it's a little.
Disturbing, I think he's trying to
Yeah,
say.
what's with the kid stuff? I mean, it's fine, but what is that?
Oh, that was AI. I was
I
using.
know you sent me a link. I've seen it before.
Uh-huh.
You sent me. And I'm thinking, what am I watching?
That's the new intro. After I do the timer, I
Yeah,
play
no,
that.
I got that part. I don't know why you want
Well, I wanted to do
an
something.
AI version of a
Yeah.
child's toy introducing the man with the plan.
Man with the plan. That's right. Hmm. Well, Steve Jeunesse likes it. He says it's cute. Hmm.
It's cute, all right. Trying to get more. Here's Art trying to encourage more children to watch his stream.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, but it's not Roblox. Yeah.
Not
Know
what?
about that streaming service, that gaming service, Roblox. Yeah, evidently pedophiles are using that to, get kids.
I never heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
I've
up,
heard of it for
I'm not
quite.
up on avenues to entice children
Yeah.
to play with me.
Hmm.
However, it appears you're very well versed.
Well, because I watch the news.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not the network news.
Well, I
Because
know
that's fake.
you're watching it on like YouTube and Twitter and stuff.
YouTube.
Yeah, and they have algorithms that present you with the kind of news that means something to
Yeah.
you. So I don't get any pedophiles news stories. Imagine that. I don't know. In my little world, apparently, my little YouTube world,
Yeah.
pedophilia doesn't exist.
Well, you would deal with kids all day, Billy. Yeah.
What's this Billy shit?
Yeah.
What about dealing with kids all day? Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. And I am
But you don't stare.
I'm a
You just say,
certified. No,
there you go, Johnny. Go play.
I'm actually a certified youth coach,
Oh,
and you
well,
got to pass. You have to pass
you're
background,
definitely certified.
Yeah, we've got that here.
and there's a bunch of tests you got to take, which are very depressing because they're mostly about child abuse and
Yeah, that would be
keeping the
depressing.
eye out for what's going on, and it had nothing to do with coaching bowling or
Yeah,
anything. And it's not really meant for just bowling, though. It's for coaching kids in any sport.
right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but no videos or links or stories about pedophilia. So I don't know, Art. I don't know why you're getting them. I get a lot of stuff on Trump.
Yeah, I do. I do get a lot of stuff on Trump, and Brad, thank you for that little super chat, that cha-ching. Woohoo! Let's keep that train rolling. Yeah. That's right, Michael. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Optimism.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and open the box.
Yay! Let's get
I'm
to
reading TJ. Let's get kids hooked on drones, not drugs. All right,
Yeah.
little Captain Ray there. Because drugs are bad, okay?
Good.
Drugs are bad. Don't eat drugs.
Good.
Drugs are bad. Well, I got my out my trusty knife with my
Why is that? Why are that the only two choices? I don't know. Hooked on drones, not drugs.
yeah.
How about I don't know soccer? Something.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Mate,
let's
look,
open
now
up
we're
my
smaller than Artie, Dominic.
yeah.
Actually,
And here's the box. What could be in there? Could there be a sub 250 drone? I don't know. Did somebody gift me a drone? I don't know. We will find out. I can always look at the.
who sent
Who's
it to you?
Vanna? Who's Vanna? I don't know who Vanna is. That sounds like a Russian name. But opening it up. Oh my God.
Terrible actor.
It's lights out.
Yay.
Yeah. There we go. I can
High
finally
potency,
get
full
that night
spectrum.
sleep.
Oh, is that to go to sleep at night?
Yep. The
Oh, okay.
CBD of 50 milligrams, 5 milligrams of THC, and 3 milligrams of melatonin. Ooh, boy.
Nice.
Boy, I'd be able to sleep a week.
I tried
So-
melatonin, and it worked. It also gave me the runs.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, it
So I
gave
can't
you
take
the what? The runs?
Yeah,
runs.
runs.
That's a possible side effect. Read the label.
Okay.
Not everybody
Yeah.
not everybody can take it like that.
Huh.
Which is odd
That's
because
odd.
I eat more turkey than anybody I know around Thanksgiving, and
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I got a bad batch. Should try it again.
Yeah. There you go.
Nothing I like better than being up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got something to try. They'll
So you don't know who sent that to you, Art, or that was all just
yeah,
shenanigans?
it's called Vena is the name of the company.
No,
I
I know.
ordered-
You made it. Yeah, I know. You made it sound like, where did this come from? And your acting was atrocious.
Well-
You knew it was fake. Come on now, man. It was actually performed on stage with you should be able. You should have done
It's
that better.
called-
You know, I really don't know where this came from. So, guys, we're gonna open this together. You know what I mean? Put a little terrible liar.
And how you open? Push down and turn to open.
Oh, it's got a child safety lock. Shit.
Oh, no.
You better-
And look, yeah, my fingers are gonna work great on. There we go. Oh, nice. And it's probably got a foil on the top.
Yeah, there's always foil.
maybe.
Curse! It's foiled again.
That was clever. I like that.
There we go. Got
Cool
the
cat.
and of course.
Cool cat says, shut up, Bill. Arthur, your acting was amazing. Shit.
And there's probably a ton of
So is this all
tampon
part of the
holes.
unboxing? You're gonna
Yeah.
completely unbox them and then put them in your mouth and
All right. Let's. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like grapes. Oh man. Oh, these are. Yeah, they're like a.
is there any warning on there to start with a half of one before you go stick it on?
I'll read the back. Yeah. Oh shit, boy! They
Very small print.
very small print.
Yeah.
Take one gummy 30 minutes before bed. Store in cool, dry place.
Okay. One whole one is okay.
Yep.
There you go.
It's not like those.
And if that doesn't work, you could just rewatch this stream, and that'll put you out.
Yeah, probably would. Or I could watch Hanger Talk with Bill.
Yep.
Yeah, you're on that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just adding to the excitement.
Hello, Ron.
Mhm. Yep. Hey, we got Ron Lockwood,
Hello,
RL
Ron.
Photography. Good to see you, sir.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Good to have you. It's been a long time since
Yeah.
here.
It's been a hot minute.
Yep. We got John Flying Flynn Media.
Ryan Flynn. That's right.
Flying Flynn.
All the
All the
superstars,
way from
as Ray would say. All the
Portage,
superstars.
Michigan.
Huh?
Yeah. All the way from Portage, Michigan, which is near Kalamazoo.
Yep.
Mhm.
Would have never known that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't,
I send out Christmas cards. That's how I know.
Yep.
Mhm.
just to random people, or do you actually know people?
No, I have a list of everybody, that
Everybody in town. I just send them to Kalamazoo. I send out
Yeah,
73,000 Christmas cards every year just to Kalamazoo.
yeah.
I just guessed. I don't know what their population is.
Mhm.
It's a great name. You
Yep.
know, I think I just decided someday that's on my bucket list to visit Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Well, go to the Gibson Guitar Factory.
Yep.
Check that.
That's right. Okay.
There-
All right,
there's
there you
one-
go.
There's one
Yeah, I
there.
had a whole
There's,
vacation around it.
there's another one in Nashville as well.
Is there?
Hmm.
What else did I got in Kalamazoo?
Well, the nearest town, Kellogg, which they
Okay.
made cereal.
Yeah.
That's great, but what do they have in Kalamazoo?
Well, they got a lot of kazoos.
No, they don't.
Kalamazoo zoos.
It's just,
A lot of friendly people.
I mean, it's come up in songs before, Kalamazoo, hasn't it?
Hmm.
Let me see.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the cat who ate your new shoes? Size number 9. Do 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 do. Cat who ate your new shoes, cat. That'd be Chattanooga. Choo choo.
That is too funny. I started typing in songs with, and I got as far as Kala, and the thing filled in the rest, Kalamazoo in them. So that means people have searched this before. I mean, lots of them for it to actually pop up like that.
Mhm.
Ron wants you to check your messages. Art.
Oh, okay.
The most famous song featuring Kalamazoo is "I've Got a Gal in Kalamazoo" by Glenn Miller and his orchestra.
Oh, great.
Well, there's other songs that reference Kalamazoo include "Down on the Corner" by Creedence Clearwater Revival, Kalamazoo by Primus, and Kalamazoo by the Show Ponies.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't know who the hell that
Ron
is.
wants me to show this picture. It's pretty cool.
I'm not done with my story. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'll put the screen back up. You're showing a picture?
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, nice pike. Oh, cool. Those are good eating fish. Yep. Thanks, Ron. I haven't caught one of those in, God, years. When I lived back in Michigan, I used to catch them all the time.
mhm.
Yep.
Well, there's more. Do you want to hear more? Additionally, I've Been Everywhere by Hank Snow. I've been everywhere, man.
Man,
Turnpike Tom by Steve Goodman. Mary Lou by Bob Seger. See, I know these songs. I don't remember Kalamazoo. being in
Yeah.
them.
Down on the corner by Creedence Clearwater Revival. I don't remember when Kalamazoo is.
I mentioned that already.
Isn't
Damn
it?
yeah. Hmm.
it. Della and the Dealer by Hoyt Axton. Jumbo Go Away by Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo by Ben Folds.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand L.A. by Bowling for Soup.
Oh, yeah.
Bowling for soup. Yeah.
What a great name. Gotta Get Away by the Black Keys. also make mentions of the city. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
A couple of those songs I know, and I don't remember them.
Yeah, I don't remember the mention. Even you said like with Credence down on the corner. Do you remember them saying Kalamazoo?
No.
No, I don't. Down
I'm
on
going to
the
have to look that up.
Kalamazoo. Hopefully, do. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Down. I don't want that.
Yeah, Ron's heading back to Canada next week. Oh, take me with you.
Yep, there it is in verse 2.
Oh,
Rooster
you
hits the
beat me to it. I was
washboard and
looking.
people got a smile. Blinky thumps the gut bass and solos for a while. Poor boy twangs the rhythm out on his Kalamazoo. Willie goes into the dance and doubles on the kazoo. So it's in verse 2.
Yeah, but he's poor boy twangs the rhythm out on his Kalamazoo. What the hell is a Kalamazoo? You know what I mean? He's not really mentioning the city, is he?
But it's, you asked,
Yeah, he mentioned it. Yep.
he mentioned Kalamazoo.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
We gotta look for a definition. What the f is a cal? I mean, is that a fancy kazoo? Is that a kazoo that also has a key, a bar?
Right.
Hello, Mark.
Mark, hey, good to see you.
Hello,
Grant,
Grant.
good to see you. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Darn.
Michael. Michael, I've known that Sting played in Money for Nothing for about 40 years.
Yeah.
He's a backing vocal.
Oh, you know what it is? Somebody just beat me to it. It's a model of guitar.
Okay.
The Gibson Kalamazoo. I
Yep.
just found that when I saw that text pop up
Yeah,
in the
when John
window.
Flynn typed it.
Yeah, the Gibson dollar Kalamazoo. Okay, well,
Hello, Donald.
I don't think that should count. I
Hello.
can't.
Hey,
Where'd you
Paul, good to see you. Aren't kazoos actually Australian car horns?
Yeah, they play La Cucaracha.
La cucaracha. Do.
I can't stand L.A. by Bowling for Soup. It's in the third verse, and it is talking about the town. It says,
Ah,
well, he's mentioning it's non-stop towns. I like Salt Lake City, Portland, Frisco, Santa Fe, Indianapolis, and Hartford too. Boise, Memphis, Sioux Falls, and of course KC, along with Pittsburgh and Kalamazoo.
ah.
They picked it because it rhymed with Hartford too. Atlanta is our home away from home. He likes every other city on the planet apparently, except L.A. And I wish my friends would leave that place because I can't stand L.A. Traffic sucks, no protected lefts, snooty fucks, pollution fills the air, gang fights, $7 beers, and the threat of breaking off into the sea. This is an old song. $7, yeah, 2009, $7 beers. Yeah, okay, well,
Mhm.
that's not just L.A. That's actually L.A. is
No.
probably more like $14 beers by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to any ball game. That's how much beer is.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, forget ball games are always ridiculous. They're
Yeah.
they're
And
not.
they're always in, and we have to have them in plastic cups.
Well, yeah, but they charge like twice what the local
Yeah,
whatever the
yeah.
local beer is.
And you're only
It's
allowed
at
to buy
least
2
twice
at once.
that in that
Yeah,
particular.
yeah, that's right. Same here in the U.S.
2, and they're 420 ml cups.
Well, you can't give people glass
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Or bottles.
and booze at a sporting event where they get excited.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'd serve alcohol at all at a soccer match in fucking England. I mean, they
Yeah.
Exactly.
those guys shouldn't be drinking, based on what I've seen. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at How about a cricket match? Yeah.
No, I
Hey,
think you'd need to
You have
drink
to
at
be.
I
You
think
have
you'd
to be
need,
drinking when you watch cricket.
I think you need to drink at a cricket match.
Yeah, you need to.
You need something to do while you're sitting there,
yeah.
and you're not going to get worked up.
Mhm. Well, last weekend we had finally 2 sellouts at Coors Field. You know why?
You were there?
No, the Savannah Bananas played.
I thought because you like you
No.
did you open for them or something or
Is that is that is that the name of the team?
That's the name of the team. They're the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
the Savannah Bananas?
Yep, Savannah
It
Bananas.
wouldn't. It wouldn't sound. It wouldn't sound good when I say it because it'd be the Savannah Bananas. It doesn't
No,
rhyme.
I think that sounds classier. The
Yeah,
Bananas.
bananas.
Mm,
Yeah.
And they are bananas. It's fun. How long they've been around a long time, probably, right?
mhm.
I just heard of them this year. And I was a baseball fan as a kid growing up, more than football. Actually, I loved my baseball when I was growing up.
Yep,
Yeah.
same here. My baseball started with the Detroit Tigers,
It was
1972.
always New York Yankees.
Yeah, that's when they lost to the Oakland A's in
Okay.
the championship, the American League championship.
Remember those old time Ralph Hauk? No,
Ralph Houk,
he was the but
Billy Martin was the manager at that time.
Billy Martin was a manager after Ralph Hauk.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I was when I first liked the Yankees. We had that maniac as the coach. He was the coach
yeah.
for fucking decades or no, I don't
Oh,
know about that, years and years and years. Now he was always like every other game, he was kicking dirt in some umpire's shoes.
yeah.
I mean,
Hmm.
he got kicked. I'm gonna look that up. He has to be in the top 5 most kicked out
Yeah.
coaches, and but he had some good years at the beginning, so they kept him around a long time.
Yep.
Like 60, 61. Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, he was a mental case.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember some of the players from back then. Oh God, who was the guy? When he batted, he'd crouch all the way down, like he looked like he was doing some kind of Asian stance, like his knees would be level with his pelvis.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell was that? He was a second baseman. Oh God,
Lou Pinella.
no, no,
Uh,
no, long before that.
well, for the Tigers, there was Lou Whitaker, but that was later. Would it be Eddie Brinkman? Hmm. Yeah, Lou
No,
Whitaker was on the '85 World Series
Okay.
with the Tigers. Yeah, and
he's-
that was and Kirk Gibson was on that team as well. Yeah.
oh God, some of these names. Greg Nettles, Sandy Alomar. Oh, I forgot Sandy Alomar was on the Yankees.
Oh yes, India.
75. He's listed as a
Mhm.
infielder. Ed Brinkman, Chris Chambliss, first baseman.
Mm.
Chambliss. Yep.
No, he had a few years. Eddie Leon, Jim Mason, Greg Nettles. Greg Nettles was the shit.
Yeah.
Oliver, Fred Stanley, Otto Velez. None of them. Damn it.
How about Reggie Jackson? Was he? I think he came a little later because
No,
he was with
no,
Oakland.
he wasn't there yet. No.
Yeah, he was still with Oakland, and then he was with the Orioles for one season, and then he went to the Yankees. Yeah.
Tabor,
Mhm.
Rich Coggins. This was after they traded Bobby Mercer. Bobby Mercer's not on the team. I don't remember that. I thought he was on the team in 75. Thurman
Oh,
Munson's the catcher.
yeah.
You know.
Mhm. Down, 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 down. Dun 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 dun
It's
dun
probably
dun 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 dun
74.
dun 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 dun. Bobby Cox ejected 162 times in 29 years, says Steve Chinez.
74. Mel Stottlemyre was still pitching. Oh, I like this team. Yeah, this is Thurman Munson, Chris Chambliss, Sandy Alomar. I forgot all about him. Greg Nettles,
No.
Roy White was still playing. Roy White was at least 4 times a year. He'd leap his entire body into the stands to make some ridiculous catch. He was a hell of an outfielder. Had a weak arm, but he was really fast, and a great outfielder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stottlemyre was my favorite pitcher as a kid, and Bobby
Right.
Mercer was my favorite player.
Captain Joe, good to see you, Joe. Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
Mm-hmm. Who else?
Felipe Alou.
Yeah.
That's who it was. Felipe Alou. God, I'm older than I realized, man, because I had to go back to 72. Felipe Alou. That's who. Or no, it was Horace Clark. That's who it was. Hold on. See, because I thought of Felipe Alou, and I thought, no, that can't be right. There's his name, Horace Clark. Yeah, with the Yankees from 65 to 74. Aye. I think that was, let me see.
Okay. So
Guys,
Detroit Tigers,
Yeah.
1972 roster. They had Mickey Lolich, John Hiller, Woody Fryman, who else? And catchers, Bill Freehan, Gene Lamont, Duke Sims, infielders, Ed Brinkman, Norm Cash, Frank Howard played on that team.
Yes, there is, Warren.
Dick McAuliffe and Aurelio Rodriguez, outfielders, Gates Brown, Willie Horton, Al Kaline, Jim Northrup, and
It's messed up.
Mickey Stanley. Those are the guys I remember. Yeah. And
Fuck.
wow, the highest.
They don't bother to put what position he played in any of this shit. Too funny.
Highest paid player on the team was Al Kaline, $100,000.
Oh, I remember when Bobby Mercer got 100. What a big deal he made out of that.
Yeah. Oh, I remember back in the day when who was it? Catfish Hunter got $1 million.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Mm-hmm. $1 million. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Horace Clark. Let me see here.
But back then, 1972, $100,000. That was a freaking lot of money back then.
Yeah.
When you could buy a house for $10,000, $20,000, shit. And that's for a, moderate size house, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage, you know.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Too crazy.
So, Bill, do you have any left-handed bowling balls there in your alley?
What's that?
Do you have left-handed bowling balls there?
Do we have them? No.
No?
They're not right-handed either. They're just center. If you want,
Ah,
I mean, no, we don't sell bowling balls. We just have pre-drilled, crappy plastic house balls for people to use.
right.
You want anything better than that, and you can you drill for your hands. So
Yeah,
it's not a, if somebody's left-handed, their thumb's going to be in a different position,
right.
and their line is going to be in a different. There's actually a line on a bowling ball. There's inside. If you were to cut one in half, no two models has the same core. They have
Right.
different cores, and the center there's like a center weight. Not that
Yeah,
it can only be so heavy because the ball, uh, how heavy you gonna make the ball. But anyway, as a percentage of the entire ball, it might look like a mushroom when you're when you roll
right.
it off the line properly because of that weight variance in there. That's how you get your hook.
Hook.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not about whizzing the ball like everybody thinks. Zing, spinning it like that. That's really not
Right. Mm-hmm.
how it's supposed to work. But anyway,
Yeah.
why were we talking about that?
Oh, just wondering if you had any left-handed balls there.
Yeah, that'd be Horace Clark. It's like,
Oh,
dude, he would crouch down so low, it was hysterical. I just should find a. He was good
yeah.
though. He was good. It wasn't a superstar. I mean, you could retire with a 256 batting average, which is fine. It's all right.
Not bad.
No, he
Respect.
also he had a shit ton of stolen bases. He
Right.
was productive. He'd get on.
Oh, Ricky Henderson?
Ricky Henderson was badass.
Yeah,
He was
he was.
he was later.
Yeah, he played for Oakland and the Yankees.
Well,
I remember.
most people,
Yeah,
yeah, there aren't too many Yankees that were always Yankees.
yeah,
Jeter was one. There's a good
yeah.
one.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I mean,
Well, yeah,
Even Babe Ruth was a Red Sox
right. He
when he
was
first started out.
Red Sox at first, and he ended up with the Boston Braves.
Mickey Mickey Mantle never played on a different team, I don't believe, or Joe
I,
DiMaggio
right. I think you're correct. Or Lou Gehrig.
or Lou Gehrig. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Rockies had quite a few players that played their whole career. Let's see.
Well, nobody
One of
wanted
them
him.
would be Todd Helton. Todd Helton, who's a Hall of Famer now. Who else? That's the only one I could think of. Oh, guy that just retired last year or the year before. Blackman. Yeah.
Warren, Warren, why do you think Art wants to talk about my balls? Why is he? He's what the hell?
I don't know what he's thinking.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for your left hand though.
Yeah. Left hand. Mm-hmm.
Why did you bring up left-handed bowling balls anyway? By the way,
I don't know. It just
are
popped
you
in
are you
my
It's
left-handed?
just a random
No, I'm not.
thought,
It was
obviously.
just a random thought. You're just wondering, oh, what about the left-handed people?
Yeah, just wondered because I know bowling balls are weighted to give it that
Right.
spin so that you get that hook, and I'm wondering, yeah, I
Well, it
guess
works. That'll work on either hand. It's just where you drill the holes.
no, okay,
You know.
cool. That's true. Hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
and
you
it's
just
never going to be exactly the same for righties or lefties, but
right.
they'll tell you what it'll do for a lefty. There's like
Hmm.
there's a whole science to that. With
Yep.
the different
Mhm.
coat, the different exterior coats on them, like
Right.
and cover stock
Hmm.
is and it makes a difference in how the ball reacts to the oil and blah 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 blah.
Right. Hmm.
But yeah, it's boring. I mean, if you get into bowling that much, then it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like any other hobby.
Right.
These guys will have like 9 bowling balls or more. Some of them, Oh, for different conditions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just like buying them.
Mm-hmm.
They are for different conditions, but 9, come on,
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4, 4 at the most. I mean,
And
if the house pattern breaks down real quick, you got to change balls. If
mhm.
it happens, especially in leagues with 4 and 5 on a team, especially 5.
Mhm.
They're reaching a little bit, Artie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. Ball gags. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Oh, and there's different types of bowling. There's the standard bowling that you have at your
10 pin,
establishment.
standard 10 pin bowling. Yeah.
Yep. And then there's candle pin.
Yeah, there's variations that are just They're mostly regional.
Right.
There's candlestick, the candle pin, right? They're like candlesticks. They actually
Yeah.
are straight up and down,
Yeah.
and a different ball.
Yeah.
You know,
And then
there's also duck pin.
duck pin. Yeah. They're
Mm.
shorter and they're
They look like
more
they're like
squat.
weevils,
Yeah.
little fat
Hmm.
asses on them. Yep.
Right. Hmm.
People call looking around for them. I guess some of them still exist up north, not in this section of Florida. Actually, I don't know of it anywhere in South Florida, but
Hmm.
I haven't really looked. But
Yeah.
I talked to
Lucky.
a lot of people in bowling
Lawn bowls.
in our region, and all the way from Vero, which is Indian Township, um,
Right.
Port St. Lucie County, St. Lucie County,
Hmm.
Stewart, and actually down at the Jupiters, which is like uh, uh, Palm Beach. No, yeah, Palm Beach County. Yeah, Palm Beach County. So a lot of bowlers from all those areas, and all I've ever heard was, no, they're not around. They're not around down here. And a lot of
Okay.
those guys have retired down here, so they're actually of the opinion they're not around anymore because they're
Right.
not going up north, and some aren't. But apparently there are, because people say, yeah, we had that by us. So but it's dying out though. I'll tell you what sucks how the industry's changing though is they came out with these string pins.
Ah, okay.
Well, you don't really need a mechanic back there, really. Just, I mean, a bit of a pin chaser. They must occasionally they can usually untangle themselves, but the pins are actually on a string.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, but I don't care. There's 2 different ones. One of them is actually approved by the USBC. The other one's not. The other one's a much cheaper machine too, by the way. But I guess it's a thicker rope, and it just, or something. But it just they weren't happy with the pin action. But I don't care. Even the better one, the pin action's not the same as regular bowling. Just can't be. Every pin's got a string yanking on it, it's dangling from it. I mean, that's got to cause changes. These guys are so with their ball and where they stand, one board, two board.
Right.
They're so for them to try to be that accurate, and then it just, I don't know. We haven't done it,
Yeah.
but it solves a problem. It's hard to find good mechanics now.
Right.
Guys in the back, the guy in the back of the house now is my buddy Don. I've been working with him for a lot of years. I worked with him in St. Lucie too first, and now over here. So shit. You end up working with the same people over and over. It's just like industries like that. When you have a limited talent pool, you know what I mean?
Right.
Mm.
Like I worked with this kid named Billy Ball, in
Yeah.
one center, and I knew that he worked in another center that we had owned at the time, and then I worked with him again at the one I'm at now. You know what I mean? It's like the same, and people know who each other is. It's just funny. But
Right.
anyway, but everybody knows who Don is. Don's been doing it for like 30. He's 67, I guess, so probably 39 years.
Wow.
Uh, so he's fairly knowledgeable.
Mhm.
you know, you know. Uh, but how long is he going to keep doing it? You know what I mean? So that's their
Mm.
solution. is you got
Yeah.
machines where you don't really use mechanics. I mean, they have like staff of people that come out and fix them when they're it's there's a contract or something. I guess it's cheaper, and it's whatever they're
Mhm.
doing. There's some of them are going to it. And I just think it's kind of uncool. I
Mhm.
mean, to make your life a lot easier, if they're that reliable, you're not getting any lane calls. You're not getting any idiot. It keeps breaking. No, it's not breaking, you dumbass. Your kid's ball throwing a 6 pound ball a half a mile an hour. Okay, so what happens is the pins wiggle out of the over. That's an out of range because the rack can't pick it up anymore. But you know what I mean? It's not any.
Uh,
It can be off. That can happen. By the way, you got to arrange outside. There's little circles where the pins. That's how you line up your rack. You know what I mean? So you can
mhm.
calibrate it. There's actually circles on the deck so you can see where they're supposed to be. Well, they can be out quite. I mean, I've fixed those cells that grab the pins, and they're about like that. They're about like that big. No, no, that big. They're pretty big, so it can move, and it'll still get it because it's got these self-adjusting little fingers. All right, that come and so that way it doesn't put it down in the center of the circle. It puts it down where it picked it up. It's like play it where it lay. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Well, otherwise it would have to just set it down in its right spot, which you don't do. The only time that happens is if something happens where it fell over, but it was after the fact, like maybe the machine knocked it over or something, and you want to set it back up, and you got to call a number, and it gets put on a spot. But you're supposed to play them where they lay. But the
mhm.
machine can't pick the pin up anymore. It's not broken. It's doing its job. Because if it came down, the table would come right down on the top of the fucking pin, and that would be bad. So it doesn't come down. The sweep
Mhm.
goes down, and then it just sits there waiting for the mechanic to clear any loose pins off the deck. Because that's the only reason it just doesn't go right back up again. It doesn't do it. All you do is hit reverse, and then just make it go backwards. You tell them, yep, everything's cool, and that's the easiest thing. That's called an out of range. The lane's not broken. You and your never mind. People think your lanes are breaking.
Yeah.
They were never
Let's get
broken.
Bill all riled up
I want
about
another hour. Another hour
yeah.
because you waited 2 minutes. People are nuts. I think it's their job to test everybody they spend every place they spend money just to test the
Mm,
people there. It's part of their joy, I guess.
yeah. Yeah. There's people like that. So, mhm.
You do the best you can. It's part of bowling,
Right.
and you're throwing a 6 pound ball, which sucks anyway because it just there's not enough momentum. There's not enough force to guarantee
Right.
the pins are going to fall over with a 6 pound ball,
Mhm.
even if you whale it. You know. It weighs, the pins are 3.5 pounds. I mean, they after one or two pins, it's already ricocheting somewhere else.
Um,
Or a
mhm.
15 pound ball could probably plow back to the back row without deflecting too much. You know what I'm saying? Know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Yep.
So it is what
Mm,
it is. But that's called not a range. It's not broken. For any of you guys go bowling, that's not broken. That irritates me when people say that. And then there's just times there's a misfeed on the pins. The machine misfeed. Right now we were getting some because we put brand new pins in. Brand new pins are exceptionally slick, so they race into the cups a little faster, and you got to make adjustments after you put brand new pins in. And actually, over time, that slickness wears off, and
mhm.
then they behave themselves after that. So we put them in a month before the big leagues start in the fall because that's all we want to, you know, it's all. I'm still talking about balls. I'm talking about pins now
Yeah.
and racks
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, nice rack.
and outer
Yeah.
ranges
I
and
like a good rack.
Yeah.
sweeps and outer
Mhm.
ranges and oh god, why am I talking about bowling? So anyway, hey, something people do.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We talking
Haven't
about
done
stuff
it
that
in a
people
while.
do, stuff that
Yep.
people do. People bowl.
Mm-hmm.
People. What else do you do? You guys ice skate?
No, I haven't done that in
Oh yeah.
years.
Oh yeah, Bill. little guy with fucked up feet. Yeah, I'm out there.
You got the joke? Good for you.
Good for you.
Actually, I didn't. I actually didn't do it on purpose. It just skating came to mind, and it had nothing to do with you, so I didn't even picture that. But now that I'm picturing it, it's pretty cool. I
Now,
can see it. Why not? You can. Why not?
I could do skateboarding. That's what
If you could do that, I'll bet you could skate. Slow, not like like a ballet dancer. But I mean, I bet you could skate. I bet you can get by.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you walk. You don't have to use the cane or the crutches all the time, do you? When you walk, or do you?
No, I only need them for short distance or long distance.
Long
Short,
distance.
like in my apartment, I don't need them. Yeah.
I don't
At
suppose
work-
you could skate using the.
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah.
might be-
Then you like, oh fuck. Oh,
Whack somebody right in the melon.
Well, sometimes walking in that factory is almost like skating, especially when there's a slick spot. Some idiot decide, oh, I'll go oil the machine, and he's dribbled oil all the way down the floor there, and you're walking along and go, whoa, oh shit, fuck.
Art, can I make? I want to make a. You skateboard now?
I haven't in a long time.
I was going to say you don't do it alone, do you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't do it alone, dickhead. Come on, seriously.
That's how. Well, back in high school,
I
that's
think
how.
it'd be great for you to do stuff that you'd have fun and you wouldn't think you would do, like fucking roller skating. Even if there was some way you can temporarily brace up your legs a little bit.
Well, not
know,
roller skating, skateboarding.
Well, I'm talking about anything. Anything that might be fun, whiz around on or skateboarding. But you need somebody there. You take a spill. Don't be ashamed to need a hand.
I've got you ought to see my knuckles. I got scars.
Yeah, you know
my
what?
elbows.
60, 5 almost.
Yeah, I am 65.
You
I'll
are
be
65.
66
Okay.
in January.
Yeah. Okay. Well, things change as we get older.
Yeah, there's this thing called osteoporosis. Yeah, fuck
There is
that.
that,
shit.
which my wife has, by the way.
Mhm.
Very familiar with it.
Mhm.
I don't
Very-
have osteoporosis.
Yeah,
my,
me neither.
my bones weigh a lot, actually.
Uh-huh.
It's the bones. That's what
Yeah.
I got. The heavy bones.
Yeah, the only thing that gets broken on me is my nose. Yeah.
No, but why not put a helmet on? And go for a little.
That's for sissies.
And go for a little. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
You should have a scooter.
Oh, yeah.
You should. And some of them look fun, actually, ish. You know what I mean? I know you're in a scooter because mobility is important, and you're doing it for mobility. But some of them look pretty quick and pretty fun. Seems like these 3-wheeler ones that are like.
Oh yeah.
They're a little longer than a regular. The only thing with them is they're so much less convenient if you want to take it inside a store or
Right.
like that. I mean, unless, and I'll bet you these are out there. I'll bet you if I look, there'll be something that retracts in. There'll be a scooter, for driving on the road or driving on the sidewalk, and then when it retracts in for indoors.
Oh, it's crazy. You'll see some dude just hauling ass down the sidewalk.
See,
And
I live in Florida, dude. They're all over the place here.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's Florida.
Yeah,
And
no, it's
There's
God's
a reason why it's called Heaven's Waiting Room.
God's waiting room. That's right. Yeah,
Yep.
we see plenty of them. Yeah,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
but you know what? There's plenty of people in electric everything's down here too. There's a lot of kids running those scooters.
Yep.
The electric scooters. They're dangerous as shit, by the way, because they go pretty fast. Like it was our friend. Was it Oz? He heard him. Was it? Yeah, it was him. He heard himself.
Sean Oz.
He hurt himself pretty fucking bad on one of those things.
Yep.
He hit the brakes and they just locked and it launched him. Yeah.
Well, Kelly Shorts just did a review on an electric skateboard. And I was watching that and it reminded me of Sean Oz. And I made that comment. I said, Yeah, remember when Sean Oz flew off of his? Yeah.
Couple of things. I'm going to answer Cool Cat's question. If that's a real, if you mean it, I'll answer it. So why are there oil patterns on the wood? Well, it's probably not wood. It's laminate, but it's for, you meant spinning the ball. No, not necessarily spinning the ball. I mean, it's not related. Initially, the lanes were oiled to make them last. Okay, rolling those balls down there at high speed, but wears them out. Okay, so you do need to condition the lanes. There needs to be some lube on there. Okay, because although they just
Lube
make them
on.
last. Well, back in the day they were wood,
Yeah.
and they had to be they had to be redone. You paid these guys a lot of money to go over and make them perfectly flat because they would dent up like a mofo. 'Cause
Oh, I bet.
people launching the balls and everything else. I mean, that's all part of bowling is learning the topography of the lane you're on. If you're in a league, you warm up and you get a feel for it. If your line that you're using is hitting a couple of dimples, what happens with a dimple is the ball, I mean, imperceptibly drops into that dimple, and then on the coming out of it, cuts into the oil. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just that action alone, you probably can't see that from the. In fact, I guarantee you can't see it from back there. You can see them when you walk along the lanes, in between them, and you can see that there's some dimples. But there's always going to be. That's part of the deal. But anyway, a lane might have a couple of them in a row, and what it'll do is make your ball cut sooner. And you learn that, and you adjust. So you move a couple of boards to the left, and it's all big science. But anyway, the oil is initially to condition the lanes. However, it's as part of the sport. They have different oil patterns, different. They'd have different weights, different the amount that they put down. And it's not just oil, of course. There's also a cleaner. The machine goes down. It strips it first, and then puts a brand new pattern on it. And a typical house pattern looks like a cone. No other way to put it, like a cone. The edges, like the first 10 boards or so, had been oiled and then had been kind of buffed. And those are buffed. Okay, they're fine, but they're not oiled. So if you do release a ball that does have a spin to it, because or whatever. If you're an actual bowler, it's going to leave that area quicker than if it actually had whatever layer of oil. And the oil patterns can be very complicated. They talk about microliters, per run. It's a numeric pattern. Now, someday I'll print one out, maybe if you're interested enough, and show it to you. But it's interesting. A lot of them are. I mean, the pro or the harder patterns are the flatter patterns. Like you go if you're at a tournament and it's supposed to be a tougher pattern, or you're at the pros. They don't have the buildup. If you have that buildup that's higher, first of all, the pattern lasts longer. You get more run. You do have to be careful because you get carry down. It's called because the last like third or what depends on the pattern. Different patterns have different lengths. That's another thing. I mean, there's a the whole thing to it. What I talked about, what they do in those first 10 boards, they do that, before the rack. There's no more oil at that point. You know what I mean? There's no more oil probably for about 20 feet before that, or 15, or whatever, 10. It depends on the pattern. I mean, there's no oil of significance because it's been basically polished. You know what I'm saying? So you would cut before that and then come in. I mean, you would cut. I'm sorry. You'd want to hit it so that because it's going to cut in sharper than it's been going once it gets to that area and leaves the oil. And you're going to learn the pattern because some of them are like they're thin. They'll have like a lot of heavy, and it's like an Empire State Building kind of thing instead of this.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know this is boring shit, but there's a whole thing to it, and it's interesting. It's a sport, but that is why he asked why they oil the lanes, and that's why they talk about lane
You got
conditions.
the answer.
They talk about lane conditions. We on Friday night tonight. There's we oil just six lanes, and we put a sport shot down. It's much harder to bowl on a sport shot than it is on a house shot. You get the feel of a house shot right away. Some sport shots are really long, so you're gonna have to straighten your throw out because it's not gonna cut in, in time.
Yep.
How
I've done a
often?
lot of,
Every day. Yeah. I mean, pretty much every. I mean, because we have leagues, we oil those lanes before every league.
mm,
Like it was oiled this morning before the morning league, but we oiled it again in the afternoon league, and we oil it. Sometimes some of these lanes are oiled 3 times a day.
Mm.
But if we get a couple of days, especially in the summer, where you're not, there's no league bowling going on, you still condition the lanes.
ooh,
We still,
smells like
we
grapes.
might skip a day, but we don't usually. You know what I mean?
Mm, ooh, they're
And
good.
depends if we're really slow. You know what I mean?
Mm,
They may not be so beat up because we had been slow the day before. What are you eating?
lights out.
Yep, lights out.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, you're going to become even more exciting and interesting. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're tasty.
Yeah, linseed
It
oil.
has a little bit of citrusy flavor to it. Kind of has an aftertaste. I don't know if it's the CBD or the THC in it.
Mm.
It's giving that. But yeah, it's on the back of the
Yeah,
tongue.
Mike, what I was saying, yes, the initial application was for maintaining it. They would oil the lanes even if there wasn't a pattern, even if they hadn't invented that. Yes, it would make the bare wood. It soaks into the bare wood, and you get there's I don't know how to put it. There's a certain feel to it. There's a certain it reacts different.
Shane.
You won't find any wooden lanes anymore. It's way too expensive
Right.
to do that.
Yeah.
We have natural wood approaches. So in other words, when you walk up and you slide, you're doing that,
Right.
and we maintain that because that's why I get upset with people that go out there with their shoes from the friggin' street. Then the
Right.
next guy is a league bowler and he's expecting to slide like you're supposed to, and
Right.
he ends
And it
up
goes,
right on his face.
right.
Yeah.
What kind of wood is that? Is that a maple or an oak? It looks like maple.
With
The
the
wood.
floor?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah. It
Good one,
looks
Michael.
like maple.
It's some kind of white wood.
Yeah. Probably rock maple. Yeah.
I should know, but I don't. Isn't that funny? I repair it here and there. People somehow manage to chip those things, and you don't want that either because that'll catch on the felt on
Yep.
somebody's bowling shoe, and same thing on their face. But what's the greatest thing in the world is that DAP plastic wood
Right.
thing rocks, man. That stuff rocks. I mean, it dries and like that, and you just do a light
Mm-hmm.
sand on it, works out great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't do a large area with it. That you got to replace the wood, but chips and stuff, they're all right. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My childlike innocence and such has passed right over my head.
Uh-huh.
Plus, he's probably sitting down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I did do a lot of bowling on the Wii. Yep. My mom and
That's
I.
exactly the same thing. Hey, yeah, people used to say that. I'm doing so good at the Wii. They actually
Yeah.
say that. This is back when the Wii was a thing. That was when I was in St. Lucie. I was like, yeah, this is not the. It's not the same.
No, it's completely.
It's not even. It's not even
Different
remotely the same.
feel.
One is a cartoon representation of this.
Right.
You actually have to control your
You got
balance.
gyro
Control your
and
balance
then-
with a heavy object swinging from
Yeah.
one side of your body, and
Mhm.
yeah, there's a little more to it than your
Yeah.
3-ounce controller in your hand.
Yeah. Mhm.
Anyway, not that wasn't a cool game.
Yeah. What?
No, the Wii was certainly right. So the Wii, I never had one, but I've seen them in action. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. I played bowling mostly. Sometimes I would do baseball where I do the home run and just
Home run
sit
derby.
there and, yeah, just hit that ball. Yeah. And they even had a fishing game, which was kind of cool because the handle would vibrate like you would have a fish on your line.
Right. That's what. Yeah. Something's vibrating.
Yeah, that's
Wonder
that's
why.
what my
Oh,
girlfriend
wrong,
does.
wrong controller.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Hey, why does this have a penis shape to it?
Mm.
see, no,
Yeah.
now you just sold past the joke. Okay, we just intimated that we were talking about a dildo, but then you had to go ahead and you just drove right past the joke
Right,
with
but
that
hey, you
explanation.
found a lot of your WNBA games too. You heard
Pretty
about
sure.
that?
I'm pretty sure. No, what about WNBA? Oh, dildos. Yeah,
Oh yeah, people
that's
throwing.
idiotic. I
Yeah,
don't know. Yeah, some too much of that $14 beer.
yeah, that's
Although
right.
those games are probably $24.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
we need to make the same amount of money. You need to fill the stands,
Yeah,
and
that's
you keep
right.
attacking one of the people that's helping fill the stands. What's going on
Yeah.
with Caitlin Clark is just ridiculous.
Hmm.
What they hate her because she's good,
Yeah.
because she
Well,
gets attention. You know why she gets attention? Because she's good.
yeah.
What
Hmm.
the fuck? It's
Yep.
crazy. Oh no, it's because she's white. Oh,
No.
so you can't be white and be good at sports anymore. You're not allowed
Yeah.
apparently,
Hmm.
unless you're
Yeah.
Tom.
Don't you know that movie, White Men Can't Jump? Same with women.
Yeah, I shouldn't get in that go into that direction. I was going to say unless you're Tom Brady. See if you're hot, then for some reason women shut up.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Yes, I just said Tom Brady's hot.
Mm.
He's perceived as such.
Hmm.
What did you send me? What's it the arm wrestling? Who's arm wrestling Putin? Does look
Oh
real.
yeah.
That just that screenshot. Does look real. The AI is getting spooky.
Oh yeah. I know.
It's
I
getting
know.
spooky.
That's if you watch the video, it goes into Trump playing chess with Putin, and then there's Kim Jong Il trying to get Biden to wake up, by putting his hand over his face, and yeah, it's pretty
did he put his hand in a bucket of water? He,
funny.
please tell me he did.
Yeah,
That would be funny.
no,
No joke.
no. Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, they turned down big raises because they want more. No, they didn't want to settle. They're unrealistic. You can only. I mean, yeah, I want them to get paid. I don't care. Actually, I really don't give a flying fuck. But it is their dream, and they've worked hard and they've made the top of their game. And if
Yep.
people are paying to go see it, they certainly should make a reason, a good wage.
Right.
But again, it's just like any other industry. It's based on profit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make more than the league is making.
Exactly. It's all about bums on seats. You got to put bums on seats to get the amount
I'm going
of
to ask you to watch
turnover
your
and revenue.
language. Watch your language on this program, okay? Bums on seats. Oh my goodness! But you're correct.
That's what we're talking about over here with our sports.
Hmm. Yeah.
A quarter million minimum pay. Well, if the league can afford it, that'd be great. But that's still kind of high. I think. I don't think they're going to be
Hmm.
able to afford that. I
Yep.
don't. I really don't. I don't think they're going to be
Huh.
fine. And don't forget, I'm a boomer, and I remember a time where a quarter of a million was a lot of fucking money.
Yep. Hmm.
It's still a lot of. It's still a nice living. It's still a lot.
Yeah. Hmm.
And we understand that this doesn't last long. Yeah, but then if you're good at it, you got promotions afterwards. You could be announcer. You can get into commercials, whatever,
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah, or you're
Where's
promoting
that,
a
Brenda?
brand, like,
If I
hey,
was told
Brenda.
I could start out my life as a young man at 18, 19 years old, and for the next 6, 7 years, I'm going to make $250,000 a year, and then after that, my life's going to change. I'm going to have to work something out. I think I could handle that. You know, put a fourth of it away. You don't even have to put all of it away. You can take as much time as you want finding out who you want to be later. You know what I mean? Or retire. Save a couple $1,000,000. You can retire. If you can't retire in a couple $1,000,000, fix it so that you can.
Yeah.
Go somewhere cheaper, but still nice,
Yep. Like Tennessee.
and live on the interest. Live on your dividends. That's all.
There you go.
Don't touch the principal. It'll sit there forever, and your kids will have it. Hi,
Yep.
Brenda. How you doing?
Yep. Unless you got bratty kids in school.
Well, whoever's your Gumata is going to get it. Somebody's going to get it.
Yeah.
You know, whoever you care about. You know, like how I feel about you, Artie. You know,
Thank you. Love you. Mean it.
my sphere is easy. It's my wife, my son, my dad, and then my brother and his family. I mean, it's not a lot. You know, that's all I really talk to. Not my brother and his family. That's his wife and their 4 kids. You know, that's still 6 people.
Two cats and dog.
I light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
So here's a thought. What do you want to have done when you're no longer your room temperature? When you're gone, what do you want to do? Do you want to be buried? Do you want to be burned up? Do you want?
I don't care. Burn me. I don't care. I'm dead. I really don't care. I think that's the smartest thing to do.
What I want
for $100 to let you throw it in the ocean, huh?
What I want to do is I'm going to tell them, bury me face down with my butt up in the air. That way, people could kiss my ass or park their bike.
That's an old joke, Artie.
Yeah.
That's an old joke, Artie. Who's told that? Was that a George Carlin joke? I forget.
Sounds like George Carlin. Yeah.
Well, it all depends where I'm at. If I end up in the Philippines,
I don't know if my wife's going to allow that, because clearly I'm going to die before her, and and she's going to want someplace to visit, I think. And she doesn't want my ashes in the house either, because she's hyper superstitious. When I had my mother's ashes, I had to keep them in the fucking car because she didn't want them in the house. Well, if you knew my mother, you'd understand. Even as ashes, she causes problems.
I want my ashes dumped off into all volcano.
I did a burial at sea with her. I did off the Lady Stewart. Matter of fact.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I still have my parents are in my bedroom. Got their urns in there.
They give you a. It has to be a licensed, because you're disposing of, even though it's only ashes, it's still considered human remains. So it's got to be off a licensed boat. So they give you as many as you want. I mean, it was cheap. It's like $5 after the $100 to do it. It was like, I think $5 a copy for the certificate that officially stated where she's laid to rest, including the GPS coordinates. You know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's your certificate of burial, I guess. Not that does anything for you. So I got a few copies of them, but it was see you, Mom, and I threw up the back. I didn't, I said a quick little prayer. You got to, and nothing to it.
Yep.
Part of her got on the corner of the boat. Right on the lip, like there was some ashes. I was trying to get it off, but the wood's, it's an old tug. The wood is, the grooves in it's very deep. You would have to take a brush, a brush or something, and some.
Well, get the hose out. Go.
I just wonder how long she was sailing around in that boat before the seawater finally washed her away, or they cleaned her away. But she was kind of on the outer part of it. They're busy cleaning the inside.
Oh,
anyway. What a memory! Isn't that nice?
My dad was a veteran. He could be buried at Fort Logan, right here. Yep.
Yeah. That's the other thing, though. You know, your burial site's not for you. It's for your family.
Yeah, that's true.
It's for your family. It's not for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you care?
Mm-hmm.
You know. And if you believe in an afterlife, well, let's hope to God it's not buried in the ground with your body.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Or
if whether you believe in an afterlife or you don't believe in an afterlife, who gives a shit about your remains? You know what I'm saying? I
how
don't.
about donate your body to science?
Well, if
Yeah.
you have some usable parts, yeah, I have no problem with that either. You know, but
You
I'm
got
getting to the point where I
spare
don't think anybody's going to want mine, huh?
parts.
I'm an organ
Got
donor.
Uncle Joe up on the shelf.
I'm an organ donor. It just
Yep.
makes the urn lighter, less ashes.
Yep, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's for others, right? Which is fine, you know.
Oh, I think that's kicking in. I could still taste that stuff. Mm.
What do you mean, my brother? My mom passed.
Yeah.
Nobody picked up the ball. It had to be me and my brother. My brother's in Ohio. I'm in Florida. She's in New Jersey, where most of my family lives. And my brother and me had to fly there and take care of all this.
Mm.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
Family sucks sometimes. People wonder why I don't talk to people. Fuck them.
Yeah.
You know, it costs a lot of money too. We had to pay for it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there was finally a payment from some kind of insurance that came much later and didn't cover all of it, but it was pretty close. You know, I think my brother and I put like $3,000 or 3,500 each into it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because it was simple. It was Jersey City, so you're not gonna. You know, it was probably a deal. Now, don't forget, this wasn't yesterday either. It was a few years ago. But had her cremated. But before she was cremated, we had a viewing, you know, at the funeral parlor. And my brother and me were the only ones there. Uh, who showed up? Actually, her pastor from her church showed up with somebody, and she was very nice. And it's really about it. Made my
Mm-hmm.
brother sad. My brother, I've never seen. He actually cried a little bit.
Mm.
I'm a sociopath. I felt it was like nothing to me. Seriously. In fact, I thought she looked great. The best she looked in years.
That's funny, Paul. Mm.
Granted into heaven. 6 weeks of Arthur telling jokes from his book. Yeah, family can be strange. Yeah. My brother, I think, my younger brother, who I don't talk to, I think he finally showed up. Like when it was nearly over. Me and my brother left. We didn't even feel like dealing with him. We were there, paid our respects. We were there for a while, actually, and then we left. And then I guess he came to make sure that his flowers were slightly bigger than the ones we bought. The ones that we bought that we put everybody's name on. He's such an idiot. He just assumed we would leave his name off for some reason, you know. So we had to buy. He knew what they bought because we did it the easy way. The funeral parlor on their website has suggested flower offerings. So right from the funeral parlor's website, well, that'd be convenient and easy, and I'll make sure it shows up. And you know what I mean? And it was. And it's like a couple $100. You know, we had $250, something like that. So he had to buy. He found out. He asked him what we got. So he bought the one that was like $25 more, $20 more, something like. It was the very next level. You know what I mean? Not that it was any nicer. It was just for some reason a specific flower was in
Tom.
there. You know, maybe it was slightly bigger. I don't know, but too funny. He's such a dick. and then those were from him. You know, right next to the ones that said from the family, from the Ronaine family. What a dick. Family sucks. I'm laughing and it's hysterical to me, but you don't know him, so it's not funny to you. Sounds like I'm just some bitter person bad mouthing my poor brother. Who shows up drunk? Who shows up drunk for every family anything funerals, drunk at funerals, yelling at everybody. You didn't care about him. Only I care. My Uncle Ernie's funeral, yelling at his sisters, his mother.
Well, I'm glad I
Who
brought up
outlived him.
those memories.
Yeah, great memories. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wasn't there
thank
for that. Jimmy might not have
love
survived.
you.
He might not have survived if I was there for that. That was nobody was there that had any backbone. That's why he acted like that.
Hmm.
If me and my brother were there, he wouldn't have done that.
Cool.
But he's a bully, and he's a good sized guy. He's 6 foot tall, like 240, something like that. He's not somebody you want rampaging around.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your mom's funeral cost us 5,000 pounds, Mark. Yeah.
Oh,
It's about the same what it cost us. I mean, we didn't do anything extravagant. We bought flowers. We got the room. We didn't even have to do that. We decided to do that, and I was hoping my mom's sister, my Aunt Mary, would show up. I was hoping somebody would show up. You know why she didn't show up? Because she was afraid Jimmy was going to be there, and she didn't want to. She just wasn't up for the drama. She was getting too old. That's how bad it is. That's
mm,
90. That's probably 75% of the reason. 50% of the reason nobody showed up there. The other 50% is my mom's an asshole too. She did a lot. She cut a lot of people out of her life.
mm-hmm.
So what are you going to do? But there are some that should have came, like her sister.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. They use Jimmy as an excuse. It's not a bad excuse though, because he's caused a scene at my Uncle Ernie's funeral so bad that police had to show up at a funeral.
Oh boy.
This is my brother that I don't talk to.
Yeah.
Be great if he watches this. He'll be calling me up to threaten me again. None of this. Not making anything up. Just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say family can be strange, no, that's not strange. Family can be family can be assholes, man.
Mm.
And you get totally opposite people. And the three of us, it's funny, three brothers, so different. I mean, not that I can't be an asshole because that's clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never intentionally hurt somebody.
Right.
And not just physically. I mean, I shouldn't say never. Fights happen, but you know what I mean. Just it's not like I would never enjoy that. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be something I'd want to happen. But not just physically. I mean, in any sense. I'm not someone whose life becomes more valuable the shittier I can make other people's lives. I don't believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'm a pussy.
Well, you make my family seem normal.
Family should always love Brenda, and I'm sorry I should start talking about that guy after all these years, but sometimes there's reasons where you're just better off not talking to some of them.
Yeah.
Because you know what they are besides family? They're people. And if they're the kind of people you wouldn't be caught dead with anywhere, and the only thing holding it together is a familial tie, and there's never any familial feeling going on or support or anything.
Right.
I mean, this guy called my wife a racial epithet, actually.
Huh.
Yeah. So that was actually the last straw, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be the same with me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
I had this one friend. He talked about his family at Thanksgiving, how his half brother would get into a shouting match with his sister, and then the mom would get involved, and it was just one big shouting match. And it's like, why are you putting up with this shit? Just don't go, And that's what he did. He ended up not stop going, It just
there's so much you can put up with some for family, but If it's nothing but misery, fuck that.
Yeah.
There's nothing. That means there's nothing there. There's nothing there. If there was a familial tie there, that wouldn't happen all the time like that. Might happen once in a while. Don't forget,
Right.
my mother's side's Italian. You know, I these little feuds happen. You know what I mean? But they don't last.
Yep.
But if you're like that forever,
Yeah.
why bother?
Yep. Yep.
There's way more stories, by the way. That
Yeah.
the stuff I just told you, nothing.
Yeah.
No, he's done
Yeah.
way worse. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, no. This is ArtCo drones and entertainment, not ArtCo drones and dirty laundry.
I'm just saying it takes a lot, to sever, especially when all you have to do is move to another state and just reach out on the holidays. I mean, anybody can do that, and that's what most people do anyway. Oh, I'm so sad, because they're remembering the years when they were growing up and they were kids and they actually interacted with these people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you remember. That's the feelings you have. Is just a feeling of what's the word I'm looking for? Help me.
Familiar ties.
No. The familiar ties aren't really what they are is
Memories of the childhood memories.
I'll think of it as soon as we're off the air. It's a common word. This is just old age creeping in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right, Paul. Surround yourself with.
It's like sentimental. Yep.
Sentimental. Yeah, there you go.
You're sentimental, really tied to these memories because first of all, the way you remember them is probably not 100% to begin with.
True.
And second, you spent the last 30 years or 25 years calling them on the holidays. Maybe you saw them twice at a big family get together over the course of 25 years. That's,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's just waving the flag at it. That's just doing it just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what most people do because they have lives to lead.
Mm-hmm.
They're not bad people. They got things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Now the people live right next door to each other. That's a different story.
Yep.
And that's not a bad life either. Pennsylvania, sister-in-law. Next to her was the brother-in-law. Mother-in-law and father-in-law. Across the street was the brother-in-law. That's it. Yeah. And it was kind of cool. Pretty low crime rate in our neighborhood. In the couple of 100 acres we lived on. It's funny.
We got a little over a minute left.
Yeah.
Then we could try to play some somber music.
Why? What's the matter? We're talking like friends.
Yeah, let's lighten the mood here. Yeah.
I have these things too,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just had mine. I'm starting to. Yeah. I should be able to sleep well tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not this crappy REM sleep, but it's deep sleep. Yeah.
Steve enjoyed the DJI drone band comments.
Yeah, that's right. Well, everybody, I want to thank everybody for coming. Hope you enjoyed the show, and thank you for the super chats and the memberships. You all have a great weekend. Don't forget Bill's show tomorrow night. It should be another fun-filled, action-packed.
It's a good thing you reminded me.
Lively show. So everybody take care. God bless. Good night.